You really think I'd say it on your channel, dude?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so at all. All right, here we go. Premiering at BlizzCon 2007, this teaser trailer revealed to the world a first look at some of the environments in World of Warcraft's new expansion, Wrath of the Lich King.
That's me.
Is that you?
That's me.
It's begun.
You only had tier 4?
Young
Okay.
heroes, I was once like you. You have come to this place seeking to bring judgment upon the damned.
Dude, those are the original paladins? Oh my
You
god.
will venture deep into forgotten lands. You will see wonders
Looks like they only
beyond
had Helen Jordan in
imagining.
this thing yet.
But be warned. The land itself will rise up against you.
He's tired. McConnell's tired really bad.
Long forgotten terrors will smother your courage. You will sacrifice everything. As the final darkness falls. In the end, all that awaits you is death.
I remember
Only
watching this,
then
dude. It was
will
like
you
2007.
understand. You've been following in my footsteps all along.
Destructible buildings, siege weapons, changeable hairstyles.
So come then, you heroes. Come in all your power and glory. For in the final hour, all must serve the one true King.
It was always like, jeez, dude. Wrath, it just, like, everything about Wrath just made sense. So, alright, we can just, you know what, for the sake of it, we can watch the cinematic. What the fuck, why not?
Hooray!
Hooray, what? Did you get 110? Or what, did you get 10?
No, it's just hooray, hooray. Just saying hooray. For
Okay, alright. Just a second, let me play it. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Wrath of the Lich King, oh, there it is. 10 years ago, this game came out. That's what's so fucking ridiculous. 10 years ago. This was, in my opinion, the best cinematic they've ever made. The second best, you guys might hate me for this, was WoD. 10 years ago.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
That's what I like to imagine Ice Crown to look like. I like how it was in game. That cloak, dude. They need to have those cloaks in game. So, that's where he is.
Child, I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon of righteousness.
This was so iconic, man. My dad knows who the Lich King
our
is.
Our line has always ruled with wisdom and strength. And I know you will show restraint when exercising your great power. Victory, my son, is stirring the hearts of your people. I tell you this, for when my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
I said this is just the best one they've ever done.
Eh.
Which one's
okay.
better than that?
Vanilla.
I don't think so.
I mean, we just disagree, you know?
I
mean, how can you have this awesome cinematic for the Lich King,
yeah,
and then turn him into a fucking cartoon villain that pops up every 5 fucking minutes in the expansion?
But was he really a cartoon villain?
Yes, of course.
I don't think he was.
You've fallen into my master plan. I was just testing you to see if you were strong enough to work for me.
That's not a
car.
Like, what?
Break.
No, give me a.
That was so fucking
good,
stupid,
man.
Fucking
that was
dumb.
Good. Like, how is that dumb? I don't think that's dumb at all.
That's so cheesy and played out.
No, it's not. It was the first time they did it, and wow.
You're blinded by nostalgia.
No, I'm not. It was a great story, and just because, and like, all right, so what would have been better, McConnell? Oh, if we had just killed the Lich King, and he's like, oh, I'm dead now. Oh, no. And Tyrion never breaks out of the ice cube. He never shatters Frostmourne. None of this shit ever happens, and he just flops over like a fucking fish.
Well, yes, of course. That would have been way better for fucking... Yes, that kind of death would have been way cooler for fucking Tyrion than a goddamn getting roasted by a goddamn fucking Hulkster in goddamn Broken Isles. Like, so who gives a shit about...
This is a personal agenda, then.
You're
not
mad
that Tyrion got his ass beat by a non-elite.
I'm not.
He got his ass by a non-elite. Because he said, Light, grant me one final blessing to break these bonds on the Lich King. And that was the last blessing. Because whenever we went to the Broken Shore, he got his ass beat. And it didn't fucking matter that he had the Ashbringer because the guy that killed him was a demon and not an undead.
No, exorcism still works on demons too. Like, we get extra damage versus demons and undead. Both.
What?
Yeah, it still works on, like, paladins get extra damage on demons too and undead.
That's dumb. Because
Why is that dumb?
Because it's dumb because the demons they're not from they're from another world. Like, why would you have extra damage from something from another world?
Because you can't resist holy damage. Everybody knows that. You can't resist holy damage.
You can. It's just you can't get holy resistance. Play the DK reveal trailer. What is the DK reveal trailer? DK, I think I just played that. Yeah, that was it. How to Death Knight quest. Yeah. What is this it? Death Knight hero class trailer? Jesus Christ, this is 7 years ago? Dick reveal. Oh yeah, you know what? This is even better than that, okay? I'm gonna play this one first before the DK reveal trailer. This is the first big cinematic they ever did. And this is the first time they ever had an in-game cinematic. So you were just doing quests in Dragon Blight, having a good time, playing the game, doing whatever, and you turn in a quest to Bolvar, and this shit pops up.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You weren't just doing random quests. This was the culmination of doing every quest in that zone, and this was the culmination of that. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but you weren't really paying attention.
But go off. That, as they say on Twitter, go off, but go off. You know, the woke Twitter.
Oh, woke
you know
Twitter,
I mean?
Yeah. This ain't it, Chief.
I hate that shit, dude. I hate
weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, that I hate fucking this ain't it, Chief, and I fucking hate weird flex, but okay, and every fucking variation of that. Shit's so fucking annoying. If you say that, you're dumb as fuck, and fuck you. All right, play.
Well, they're just basic little loser kids that have no originality, and they say the same thing every time. It's the same as yikes. I think yikes is the same thing, but people don't really use it as much. There's weird losers. So this shit would pop up, like after you did all the quests in Dragon Blight, boom, right there.
Are you on forward? Take the lead! We're going to roll!
Big dick
For the Alliance! Back, you mindless wretches!
Look at that face, dude.
Fight on, brothers!
Undead calendar. Fight for whatever the fuck they are. This actually like besides
Rise
the
up,
faces,
sons of the Horde! Blood and glory await us! Tarlgar for the Horde!
that's Sarfang's son.
I was wondering if you'd show up.
I couldn't let the Alliance have all the fun today.
That's the guy that was in the Old Soldier cinematic. The orc.
Arthas! The blood of your father! Of your people!
Well, that
demands justice! Come forth, coward! And answer for your crimes!
This comes out by himself. That's it.
You speak of justice, of cowardice. I will show you the justice of the grave and the true meaning of fear.
Enough talk! Let it be finished!
Can't win them all. Just beat his ass right there, one hit.
You will pay for all the lives you've stolen, traitor!
Boldly stated, but there is nothing you can... What?
I always forget about this part. I don't know why.
We had forgotten. Did you think we had forgiven? Behold now the terrible vengeance of the Forsaken.
Sylvanas.
Death to the Scourge and death to the living! Now, all can see. This is the hour of the Forsaken.
There's all these times the Forsaken are causing trouble.
No escape for any of us.
And just like Lord of the Rings shit coming out right at the end. His body got burned whenever he became the Lich King. God, dude. You are such a contrarian for no fucking reason.
I mean, it was okay.
Then what is good to you?
What's good?
Yeah, what do you consider good?
Let's see. What did I actually like and WoW?
This will take a while.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Really?
I'm not a contrarian.
I
just have...
Your taste is just so refined. These plebeian videos don't sate your interest. Is that it?
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, of course not.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Look, it's silly. Whatever.
What was silly? What was silly about it?
Why would Sourfang's son just randomly charge the fucking Lich King like that and then get his soul goddamn absorbed like that? It's so
because
dumb.
He's a stupid fucking orc.
How can... No, that's bullshit. He was raised by Sourfang. I would expect Sourfang to raise his son a little bit better than that.
Sourfang never does anything like that. Just a minute. Okay, just a second. Yeah, he was raised by Sourfang. Well, let's look at what Sourfang would do. Just we're not going to watch the whole thing. He's going right out there by himself.
He was suicidal. This is a good... No, this is bullshit. Yeah. He was completely fucking suicidal here. Right? He wanted to die with honor. He wanted to die. Well, that's a completely different fucking situation than Sourfang's son.
Because
yes, it's completely different. Yes, it is. That's so fucking different. That's absolutely fucking different, and you fucking know, you little prick.
It's different, but it's the same too. Look at Garrosh.
It's not the same at all, you dumbass.
Orcs do the same thing. They get mad and then they run in and die. That's what they always do. That's what they've always done.
It is fucking different with Sourfang.
Every time they do the roar, and then they go wild.
Jesus Christ, you're an idiot.
Jeez, dude, like this is the thing, man. Like his dad, like father, like son. This is it, man. It's the same fucking thing. Like obviously, it's not the exact same, but it's similar. Okay, like I don't see how that's. Come on, man. Like. They did the same thing, and why would he not do that? Maybe he thought he was going to beat the Lich King's ass. Like, the guy he was overconfident. He got overconfident, and he got his ass beat. What's the surprise about that? There's been plenty of times where people have run in, like, all by themselves and gotten their ass beat.
Okay.
Look. And what's the part about his soul thing? Of course Lich King's going to absorb his soul. That's what the Lich King does. That's like his job.
The cinematic was just a setup for one boss. They needed a reason for one more boss in ICC. That's the whole point of the fucking cinematic.
You think they made this cinematic just to get the fourth boss in ICC to make sense?
Yeah.
But why didn't they have a cinematic for Marrogar then?
Why the hell would they need one for Marrogar? He was just a random boss.
What about Petricide?
A random boss.
What about the Blood Princess?
Random bosses.
What about Blood Queen?
Random boss.
What about the gunship battle?
Random ship.
Listen. How you really think it's random? It's just always a random ship. Yeah, it was just Sarfang just randomly in a ship. He's just, you know, sailing around Icecrown. He's like, I don't know, let's go see if we can go over to Taco Bell. And then, oh wow, why is the Alliance here too? And then they just get in a battle? No, they're doing it. It all makes sense. The cinematic set up like 8 different things, man. It set up Bolvar having his body burned and becoming the Lich King. It set up the idea of like these other fucking dickheads, this guy right here. I thought they were going to make a third faction out of this. As soon as I saw this clip, I was like, oh my God, the Undead are going to be a third faction. That's not what it was at all, but still. Like, and that set up the battle for the Undercity. And it made it to where like all the dragons did like their thing. And like, there's like 8 different things that came out of this.
Okay. If it wasn't a setup for Dranosh, it was purely a setup for Bolvar so he could become Lich King. And that's lazy and stupid.
But like, everything's a setup. Like, what do you mean it's a setup? Everything's a fucking setup because they're telling a story. They're setting up the story.
You can believe what you want to believe, okay?
Yep. I can. I'm just saying, man, I think it's a little bit faulty logic. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Could be a lot, like, I just expected more from you, that's all.
That was your first mistake. You shouldn't expect anything from me.
I guess so. It's here. 3.2. 3.3.
Rise up, Argent Crusaders! The hour of justice has come!
This is my favorite dungeon here. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen this. Why would
Can
you
you
just have...
feel it, my son? Closing in all around you. The light's justice has been awakened. The sins of the past have finally caught up to you. You will be called to account for all the atrocities you committed. The unspeakable horrors you've let loose upon this world. Dark, ancient powers you've enslaved. My soul was one of the first to be devoured by your evil. There are thousands more bound within this blade, and they cry out for release. Look now to your defenses, my son. For the champions of justice gather at your gates.
This is actually good. Jesus Christ.
Let them come. Frostmourne hungers.
I think the last time they've had a good cinematic like that was probably, I guess, like the Jaina cinematic I thought was good, but besides that, I don't think there were any other like really good cinematics. Like, I mean, the Illidan cinematic was okay. It was like, I guess the Illidan cinematic was good because it wasn't expected, right? Nobody knew it was going to happen. The Ulduar cinematic was garbage. The WoD, well, I mean, like, in terms of in-game cinematics. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. In-game cinematics. Most epic raid in WoW. Rejection of the... Yeah, I thought that was okay. 5.2 Thunder King. I don't think I've ever even seen that, actually. Iron Man, Bronzebeard. Jen and Sylvanas was good. I just don't feel like... I mean, they were good, but I don't think they hold up at all compared to, like, the old cinematics. Like the, there's just something about them that just makes it, like, a little bit, like, larger than, like, what it really is. And I think the cinematics now don't really have that. Like, maybe it's just nostalgia, but the Ysera death, too. Like, I mean, really, I don't know. It didn't really get me. Like, I don't know. I didn't really care about Ysera dying. It didn't matter at all. Was it most shit? Don't compare it to? Yeah. Fireland cinematic was good. Yeah, the funny thing is, there's a lot of these cinematics that I've probably never even seen. Because, like, back then, I didn't give a fuck about the cinematics. I was like, yo, when is the game out? Like, I would only watch the cinematic, like, the baseline cinematic, and that was it. TOT. Let's see, 5.4. Oh, whenever Garrosh beats the shit out of that guy, the panda, I guess that one was okay, but it wasn't amazing. At least I don't think that it was. Siege of Orgrimmar. Zul'Aman was terrible as well. Watch 4.3 Firelands. Yeah, I don't remember any of that at all. Watch Paragon's heroic 25-man Lich King kill. That was so long ago, man. Like, it's so crazy to think, like, that was, like, what? Like, 8 years ago or something like that? I don't know. Garrosh versus Thrall. Garrosh didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, exactly. Of course. Let me see. Where's Uso Tanta? Is that the... Let me see if I can find that. Paragon Lich King. 20-minute video. There's no way I'm going to watch the whole thing. I want to watch, like, the first, like, minute or two. Then I'll watch, like, the last 5 minutes, okay? Warcraft movies.
This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of outcome, they will know that we fought with honor, that we fought for the freedom and safety of our people.
You now stand upon the hallowed ground of the Scourge. The light won't protect you here, Paladin. Nothing will protect you.
Arthas! I swore that I would see you dead and the Scourge dismantled. I'm going to finish what I started at Light's Hope. Remember, heroes, fear is your greatest enemy in these befouled halls. Steel your heart, and your soul will shine brighter than 1,000 suns.
I am waiting.
Back then,
So, the
only had so many
light-haunted
attempts.
justice has
That's what I said
finally
right there.
arrived. Shall I lay down Frostmourne and throw myself at your mercy, Fordring?
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas.
I don't know how many times I've
More
seen
than
this.
can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that.
I turned it down.
Firsthand. When
Should be
my
better.
work is
Sorry.
complete, you will beg for mercy.
I don't know how you can say he's a comic book villain, dude.
Will deny you. Your anguished cries will be testament to my unbridled power.
So be it. Champions, attack!
I'll keep you alive to witness the end, Fordring. I would not want the Light's greatest champion to miss seeing this wretched
shit was so
world
hard, man.
remade in
Wait.
my image.
Miss? Yeah, I mean, you can't hit them all, right? Yeah, look at all those fucking buffs, man.
The only way to defeat the Lich King
Look at this,
is to
commanding
destroy
shout.
him at the place where he was created. You would be a fool to try. He will kill those that follow you and raise them as powerful soldiers of the Scourge.
It's like all the audio just makes it so fucking big. Like, this was the best kill video that ever was, like, made, right?
You will all serve me in
4
death.
entire rows of debuffs. Main tank disconnects. Oh, I just put it on there. Warriors topping mirrors. Yeah, Warriors were fucking ridiculous on this fight. It was amazing. I loved it. Jesus Christ, dude.
The light will abandon you, hero, just as it did me.
Whenever they got this kill, there was no other guild that ended up killing it with only the 5% buff. So it was just like it was so definitive that Paragon was like the best guild. Because no other guild was able to do this until way later on. And that was like the absolute best part about it. Look, they had 5 paladins in the raid. It's probably too many paladins. I'll go all the way to the end. Let me see, where's that? Right there. Yeah, I'll stop right here. Okay. What? Yeah. No mages? Yeah, there was no reason for them to have mages. They're a waste of space.
I will freeze you from within until all that remains is an icy husk.
This music is so fucking big. What server is this on? I have no idea, actually. Does it say down there? No.
Never! I will never serve you!
This is like one of the first videos that I actually did like this much work on it too.
Breaking of this one has been
Lightning's blade,
taxing.
yeah.
The atrocities I have committed upon his soul. He has resisted for so long, but he will bow down before his king soon.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's too loud. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. That should be better. Turn it down to there. Hardest raid ever in game? I think that.
As the world
So, whenever the Lich King came out, no guild was able to kill the Lich King on 25-man heroic until the buff came out. No guild. Paragon was the only guild that could do it with the 5% buff. Nylon was banned? Yep, they were. Cheating Andy. That's right.
your monster calls.
There it is, dude. This used to have warlocks there so they could just teleport back on, too. That was almost a cheat, too. Look at that guy using rocket boots to run out. Back whenever professions mattered in raids. Those were the days.
So, you wish to commune with the dead?
like the music was, everything about this was so fucking real, man. I never really thought, like, this might sound dumb, but I never really thought this fight was that hard. Like, maybe, like, I never really did Heroic Lich King until, like, towards the end, so I didn't get a chance to, like, do the hard mode, like, the really, really hard mode, but this one never really was that hard for me. But I played a warrior, so I didn't have to do anything. This boss was so hard that even at level 85, if your group didn't know what to do, you'd still wipe. Try doing it for the buff? Yeah, I'm sure. This was the warrior fight too. Like everything about this fight was completely built to make warriors OP as fuck. Look at the damage there. People were doing like 10k DPS, 12k DPS. That's how long ago it was. I was with the buff, too. I forgot, like, why there's... Oh, yeah, Valkyrie didn't, like, reset health or some kind of shit. I forgot that. Yeah, I do think the Uso Tonta part is pretty soon. New video about you, it's really good. Wait, a new video about me? What the fuck do you mean? Who made a video about me? Your master calls. Yeah, this is the part it always annoyed the fuck out of me. Because this entire part was basically waiting for one person to fuck up the file. That's all you were doing. You would just sit there and wait for the dumbest person in your raid to get it. They'd get it, and it'd be fucking over. Or they'd be in the wrong position for the Valkyries or something. Like, it was just basically it was so fucking annoying, dude. Death's cold embrace awaits. I hated this fucking fight so much for that one reason. But like doing it on Heroic was really fun because you're usually playing with better people. Yeah, getting Valkyried at the edge. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they weren't prepared at all.
You from within until all that remains.
I said it was easy. Yeah, it was easy for me. Yeah, I thought it was easy. You're right. The problem is it wasn't for other people.
Know this. There must always be a Lich King. Even if you were to strike down Arthas, another would have to take his place. For without the control of the Lich King, the Scourge would wash over the world like locusts, destroying all that they touched.
I just fucking love this shit, man. Must always be Lich King. Yeah, I didn't understand that. That didn't make any sense to me either. If the goal of the Lich King is to kill everybody, but if you kill the Lich King, then the Scourge kills everybody, it seems kind of like a weird paradox there. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems stupid to me.
Have come to bring Arthas to justice, to see the Lich King destroyed.
This phase was so fucking annoying
First,
too.
you must escape Frostmourne's hold.
Because you'd mark one person and have everybody follow that one person.
Trapped within this cursed blade for all eternity.
If one of those little purple things hit you, it basically just one-shot you too. Then immediately he'd do the file. That's why everybody'd have to spread out really fucking fast. Killing the spirits.
In the end, you will all serve me.
And then all those fucking ads, man. This fight was fucking annoying, now that I think about it.
Frostmourne. Hunger.
Yeah, I never thought about how much this fight really annoyed the shit out of me. There are so many different ways that, like, one person could fuck up and die.
To justice, to see the Lich King
I guess that makes it more
destroyed.
interesting, though.
First, you must escape Frostmourne's hold, or be damned as I am, trapped within this cursed blade for all eternity.
I think about, yeah, 40 people, exactly, you're right. I think it had like a 20-minute enrage. So, and people would hit it too. It wasn't like, oh, you know, it's never gonna happen. No, people would actually hit the fucking enrage for 20 minutes. I remember whenever we did this on progression, we hit it like a few times at least. Oh, is it 15 minutes? Okay, yeah. Well, it was still a long fucking time. Illidan was 25. Yeah, I think Heroic Rag was 25 too.
Frostmourne hungers.
I do think this is like...
You have come to bring Arthas to justice, to see the Lich King destroyed.
I do think thematically this is like the last boss fight of the game.
You must escape Frostmourne's hold, or be damned as I am,
See, they almost got hit
trapped
by that
within
one.
this cursed blade for all eternity.
I used to love this phase as a warrior, because I didn't do anything. I literally just stood there and ran around. Pretty much like how I do now with all the fights. But back then I was actually supposed to do that.
My challengers have strengthened you, champion. You shall serve me well.
I think this is where it happens right here. Might be one more after this, I don't remember.
vaan selvitään tää.
Tappaa!
Nyt
vittu nyt vaan selvitään!
Ei jumalauta, ei jumalauta!
Selvitään. Keskelle.
Yeah, and he would enrage right after this. As soon as you finish this part.
Täällä on vitusti spirittejä, tappakaa.
Rauhassa hiljaa vaan.
First,
Starfalli.
must
Sitten Laura-mastereita.
or be damned as I am, trapped within this cursed grave for all eternity.
Nyt yksi vois laittaa ihan varmuuden vuoksi.
Se tappaa kuplan läpi sitten. Hunu tauntaa heti ja... Kumpi tauntaa?
Usso tauntaa.
5.
Okei, minä. Varokaa sitten, jos tulee defile heti. Joo, minä tauntaan.
Defile voi tulla heti.
Defile tulee.
Face now your tragic end.
Oh, yeah, that's the enrage.
Vittu hyvä, ei vittu.
Helppo!
All Akbar?
Kaljat valmiina vittu.
Vittu sellanen!
Vittun hyvä.
Se oli siinä!
Your unbridled fury. Is it truly righteousness that drives you? I wonder.
Those were the fucking days, man.
You delivered the
Right here. Yeah, we skipped a little bit ahead. Sorry. I like how they moved the frame whenever he broke the Frostmourne. Yeah, it got skipped.
No more, Arthas! No more lives will be consumed by your hatred!
Free at last. It is over, my son. This is the moment of reckoning. Rise up, champions of the light!
Tyrannus Menethil wants to resurrect you. I don't know, it's actually pretty fucking cool. Like, now the Witch King, the thing doesn't even kill you. You just stand there.
Now I stand alive before the lands, and they do not fear.
There it is. Arthas was the last great bad guy. I think Garrosh was a good bad guy too, to an extent. Like, not as much as the Lich King, but I don't think Garrosh should have been a bad guy, I guess. Deathwing?
The Lich King!
Give me a break.
Must fall!
Realm first, dude. I don't know why, dude. That shit always, like... I remember whenever this first came out, like, I was just, like, so... Like, that's something that, like, really feels good. Is whenever you have, like, one guild that just beats every other guild by a really good fucking margin. And it just feels really fucking good, man.